Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hydrate. Take your time. I hope you're well, my love. I appreciate hearing you earlier. Thank you for the hydrate. But if we ever play and you're just not in the mood for a day or a week for Bloodborne or Monster Hunter, we don't have to do it every week. Give it time, and I think you will enjoy both games. You did say you enjoyed Monster Hunter's look. And it plays a lot like Dark Souls in a way, and it plays similar to Final Fantasy VII's remakes with its combat-ish, kinda. It's a matter of learning Tel's timing and when to attack. 7, you're more or less bouncing between multiple characters, but it's kind of similar. You gotta heal at the right timing, you gotta dodge at the right timing, you gotta attack at the right timing. I will take you step by step through Bloodborne, because it's a pretty fast game, and I won't expect you to pick up. And if you really just don't want to play it and you feel like you're just bored because you're dying over and over to a boss, or you can't even get to a point where you can co-op, because Bloodborne you can't just willy-nilly summon. You got to get certain things for it, and you got to have enough in-game currency, the insight for it. It's easier in Bloodborne than the other games, because insight in that game for co-oping is like very, very, very high in demand. You get them everywhere, but like, I'll take you through the beginning initial bits of Bloodborne before we can co-op, because you got to do a little bit in those games. They are tough games, so if you feel like you're not into it, it's all good. It's not for everybody. If you go and watch me play them, or watch even Three Legs play Souls, you see how badly we were all getting our ass. And I'm good at those games. I've been playing them since 2008, 9, 10-ish. Or 2010-ish, not 8. 8, because Demon Souls came out in 9. That wouldn't make any sense. But I hope your tattoo design, once you get the art worked out, I hope it comes out good. You can always give Irving a rough draft and have him come up with a similar design. He can draw, or Zero's wife can draw. They can always come up with a sketch for you. I don't know when Irving will be able to get it done, just because he's busy, but I know he does do drawing. You can easily ask him for a sketch with your ideals, and you could bring it into your tattoo artist. Oh, Jesus. Facebook.
Here we go. Performance for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. As we take you through this monkey rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew.
I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry. I appreciate you, Tiffany, for being here. And everybody who's... I do not know where I'm missing bananas. Why is that number 2? Because the first one is clumsy. That should be... Yeah. And that's the 3rd level, so why isn't the 1st level number 2? And then that's confusing. This is weird. That there's no warp to Area 1. Why do they even have warps to some of the levels in the first place? I don't know. I wish those would disappear. I mean, these levels aren't even big, specifically this one. find a few more bananas and a fucking golden banana. I don't know why I'm so bad at swinging vines. I literally hit it right as I was swinging. Seriously though, where are these last couple bananas? Oh, what the hell? I knew something was gonna be obvious as hell to me. Well, obvious that I missed it. It was right in my face. I mean, I can see why I missed that. Alright, well, that's finally done. I just don't know where the last banana itself is gonna be now. Yay. Fucking god, I feel so dumb for that. knew it. There was some bananas I missed from this one. There the hers are. Alright, finally. Okay. I didn't know where else to look, so that was the last thing on my mind. I was like, alright, that had to have been it. I'm glad to think that. Okay, I don't know where his last actual banana is. I had a feeling I missed stuff in obvious spots that I thought I did. Discounts? Not anymore, no. I mean, there might be a chance I can buy stuff on Amazon that might give me a discount, but what I had saved up, I spent. How much were you looking for, babe? I was thinking about renting Megan too. How much? On Amazon, you mean? Would you need my account to watch this, or do I... Is there a way I can give you that money so you can buy it from your account? Hmm. Yes. Yes, he is the leader of the band. Thank ye. Nah, no, the rap is great. It's all good. I was just trying to figure out what Angel Rose is asking. Like, I can gift you, I can buy the movie, and you can always get on my account. I just need to give you my information, or figure out a way to be able to give you money to buy it. Yeah, this rap is great. I love it. Don't worry about it. How are you? I hope you're well, Rev Ray. I'm just looking for some nanas. Good. I'm doing alright. Just getting a little tired of playing... I'm just getting tired of doing streams of me looking for bananas. And I'm not the brightest person, so I don't think of obvious places that things could be. And it took me like 3 streams just to research a log that I thought I already got the bananas in. And a tree. I asked her if she's willing to pay half, if she okay with the people looking. Nice. I need to see all those movies. I wasn't a fan of a lot of the possession movies. I mean, yeah, because I know I had movies on Amazon. I've rented horror and other movies on Amazon. I know that's how I watched Spiral. Was Amazon. It's 20 plus tax, kind of impatient. Oh, no. You're impatient. I'm impatient. You need to get Cash App then, sweetheart. If you don't have it, Cash App is a good way to send money. I could easily just pop you money and you could buy it. But no, I feel that there's like a way to gift people the movies. I don't know any about that because I barely use Amazon to buy movies now. Because I do have Amazon Prime. I get a lot of deals and I get Amazon Video. And if I was there, I'd just go say whatever website shows and whatever I would look it up and just buy it on like a website that has good display. If you can't find it off Amazon. I've watched other movies like that off other websites online. I was like, alright, fine, I'll pay, I'll rent it. And watch this said movie or whatever. I don't like Megan 1 that much, don't get me wrong. Look, I understand you. I really wasn't a big fan of a lot of the possession movies myself. Annabelle, Paranormal. A lot of that just isn't my cup of tea. I wasn't even a big fan of Chucky, and that's a completely different kind of doll movie. Like, still similar idea. A doll that's possessed. Like, I didn't even like that. So, like, I never seemed to watch Megan because of that. But I do want to see it just so I can say I've seen, like, every branch of horror movie. Because I've seen all the mainline and all side stuff already. Except for that. I've even seen all the garbage campy horror movies. I just don't know where they're all coming from, all these possession movies. You just watched Halloween Ends? Nice. Halloween got ridiculous. Halloween got way too ridiculous. They overdid Mike Myers a little much. They don't need like three branching timelines of his dang history. It just felt like they didn't know what to do with him. Kind of like with Jason. I like his movies too, but it just felt like they didn't know what to do with him after that. Yeah, let's put him in space. Alright. Emmy. A lot of your main horror movies got weird towards the end anyway. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street got odd after they made like 1 million of them. Jason, Halloween, they all did. And it's sad, modern horror doesn't really appeal to me too much. A lot of it tries too hard. Like, I don't know. I've always been more direct with some murder movies, horror movies. I like watching the killer get the people and then the killer get his comeuppance at the end, or if he even loses. Or, you know, whatever. A lot of your movies now, it's half the time it's just like, ooh, there's this evil thing causing it, but you like never see it. He's the only one I've seen all of his movies. Yeah, I've seen all of Friday the 13th, all of Nightmare on Elm Street, and all of Halloween. I've never seen Hellraiser, surprisingly enough. I've seen clips, and I know who Pinhead is. I've seen all of Child's Play, all of Saw, including Spiral. I've seen the paranormal movies. I've seen Amityville Horror. I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've seen The Hills Have Eyes. I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses. All of those movies. And the reboots of a lot of... And I've seen the reboots of Halloween. I've seen It Original. I have not seen the reboot of It. I've seen the reboots of Halloween and Friday the 13th. And Scream is the only big horror franchise I've only seen a handful of. I do not like Scream, but that doesn't mean I won't watch them. I just have not, because I was not a big fan of the first couple movies. And then I've seen, if you really kind of want to count it horror, it's more suspense and thriller to me. The, what was it? Final Destination movies. I've seen most of those. I've seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. Candyman. Carrie. Megan's Body. I've seen pretty much all of it. The Dentist. The first two, heaven forbid, Human Centipede movies. Whatever other movies I can't think of. Campy horror movies, all the 9 yards. Jigsaw is not good, so you don't really need to worry about it, unless you want to complete the series, since it is important. But I just feel like it should have ended well before that movie even released. I think it did well with the movies that were telling a complete story, whether they were flashbacks, current going-ons, or what, because half the franchise was all retelling events that happened. First Scream because Stu, yes, Matt Lillard is amazing. Scream, that movie is iconic. I just couldn't get into his franchise. That first movie, though, is very good. Matt Lillard is very iconic. 2 and 3 are not my cup of tea. After a while, I just kind of forgot Scream existed. But no, Matt Lillard, he did the new, or it's not new, but he did the final Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and that movie was, it's a kids movie. So I mean, it is ass. It's not horror at all, but like he's the villain in that, and he made that movie. Like it just shows that even when he plays Scooby or Shaggy too, like he made Scooby-Doo live action. He made Scream what it was. He wants to. When he heard that FNAF is a series, because he thought the movie would be a waste of time, considering he has very little screen time for how big of an actor he is. And once he learned that the movies are a franchise, he's like, count me. I was like, well, you're the one who's making the movies, dude. Without you, FNAF's movies are trash. But no, yeah, Matt Lillard. Matt Lillard is phenomenal. Hey, a lot of your actors did get their starts, too, in horror movies. People like Johnny Depp and whatnot got their start in horror when they were young. Johnny Depp was the one that died in the bed in Friday the 13th, or Nightmare on Elm Street. Excuse me, Nightmare on Elm Street. And then we got Scary Movie, which is probably some of the best campy horror spoofs. I love scary movies. Where are banana? Where big banana? I don't know where my last banana is. So you guys are just gonna be watching some movies and hanging out? I really am kind of just bored of just doing this. Like, I'm enjoying the game, but I want to progress, but also collect everything. And I'm running around like an idiot. In 3 streams, I finally found a bundle of bananas. Like, this kind of feels bad. It just makes me feel kind of bad. At least says, yeah. I would like to have a horror night like that in person. It'd be cute. Me and you just watch a bunch of... I think it'd be cool. That and we need to watch more anime together. When we're together, I enjoyed it. Having someone to just watch something with again. I miss you. Banana, no banana. Alright, well. There's nothing ever down here, so hopefully I don't freaking somehow forget there's a banana that's blindly in my face somewhere. Yeah, playing Donkey Kong with you really got me wanting to play it, so here I am with this game now, because I haven't beaten it ever. I kind of see why. I love the game, it's good. I just, when it comes to collectathon games, just can't. Once I start winding down the remainder, I just run around like an idiot. Whether it bores people or not is irrelevant. My problem is I believe it does. I'm wasting people's time doing nothing but talking back and forth, and even when I talk so much, I barely even play. I lose focus. And then I just kind of just do nothing. And then that depresses me. Wednesday would... Yeah, that'd be perfect! I would love that. I would love that. Hang out with you. Can't wait to just be back in your arms again and we can just watch something. Stop and get the last few things done. Take your time, sweetheart. Go ahead and get what you need done. I appreciate you being here, beautiful. Alrighty. Enjoy your movie if you guys can watch it. See ya. Love you too, baby. Have a blast, sweetheart. I'm glad your ankle's doing good. Please send love to the girlfriend, everybody. If you guys like RPGs and Final Fantasy and Resident Evil, and especially horror and a variety of among other things, please send love to my amazing girlfriend. There you go, you can see her playing some DMC.
Hello.
Hello, slut.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
That's good. My wife tried to draw me today in the lake.
Nice. Well, as long as you enjoy it.
I said, what are you playing?
Yep. As long as you enjoyed it. I'm playing Pokemon Donkey Mon Kong. Gotta catch 'em 64 all along. But again, as long as you enjoyed it. Mm. I don't have the mouse for Mario Paint. Why even have it on the Switch 1? I didn't know they made a Switch mouse. Cool. I'm buying me a Switch mouse now, next. Yeah, I want to play Mario Paint again. Hell yes. So bored. There's like, I have like no games. Damn, there's like nothing good in this library of games. I don't know what to play. I'm bored. I have no games to play. Because I really want to finish Donkey Kong, but no, I don't. Same time, I'm just kind of tired of it. Played too much Donkey Kong. Mm. You're just gonna sit here and not talk. All right. I don't know if I want to be on now anymore. I really don't know what to do. surprised Irving hasn't joined. Sorry, everybody. I just don't know what to do. So you're gonna just sit here silent, muted.
I'm in the bathroom.
You can at least tell me you're gonna go. Okay, you can at least tell me you have to go to the bathroom. That way I know, and you're not just muted. Like, that's all I ask is tell me what's going on. Like, I get it and all, but I just feel like I'm the one being ignored when people come in and just mute themselves. I don't know what's going on. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm sorry. That's all I am. No wonder Dragon hates me. That's all I am is just cause problems.
Everybody hates dragons, so don't feel bad.
Point taken. Point stands. I still cause everybody issues and problems.
No, that was dragon. Being fucking weird.
I just try to make everybody happy. I can't. I know I can't do that. Fuck it. I'll play Lion King. I'll play Lion King and Aladdin. Fuck it. Virtual card. Yeah, that's fine.
The only Latin game I know of was on the NES.
NES?
And
No,
whatever.
there's multiple. There's SNES and Genesis Aladdin's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, there's. I know there's an Aladdin game. I know that has Jafar as a final boss, where he's a snake, and then one that where it doesn't. This one, I believe, is the non-snake one, because this is the SNES Aladdin. Because I know the Genesis. I believe the Genesis Aladdin had that one.
Well, because it could handle it. That's probably why.
Probably. Like, they had two versions of Maximum Carnage. The SNES version just looked like clay, like the models or the sprites, whatever. It looked just like toy, like clays, and I hated it. And if you compare that version to the Genesis version doesn't look like clays. To me, it looks better. I like the art style better. So I preferred the Maximum Carnage on Genesis over SNES. If you look at the game called Separation Anxiety, which is a Spider-Man co-op beat-em-up, also on the Genesis, it looks just like Maximum Carnage for the SNES. And I played that one less for a reason, because I didn't like its art style, and the gameplay was worse. But it was pure co-op, unlike Maximum Carnage, which wasn't co-op at all.
So one person would play as Peter, the other one would be Venom, right?
Venom, yes. Maximum Carnage is you choose depending on what route allows Venom or Spider-Man. So you can play half the game as Spider-Man and half the game as Venom. Or not at all. You can play the full game as Spider-Man. Or play every bit, most, not all. Because the game doesn't start with a choice. You basically start with Spider-Man and work your way to different levels that allow for where Venom comes in. And eventually you could just, because there's levels where Spider-Man is still needed, and then there's levels, then there's alternate versions of that level you can play as Venom. So they do change up the same levels depending on who you play as, but not every level's playable as Venom. So you can play every level as Spider-Man, or you can play half the game as Spider-Man and play every level with Venom when he appears. That includes the secret Statue of Liberty section, that you can only get from hitting a certain bunch of inputs in a cutscene. So there are secret hidden levels, like the Statue of Liberty Head, which is really cool.
Who do you fight in the Statue of Liberty Head?
Just a bunch of grunts, and it's a secret area with a bunch of lives. It continues. It's just a bunch of random street thugs. All the important other... Yes, it's good. If you're low on lives and you want to get some extra shit, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. It's a good grinding.
Yes. All you do is there's a scene where Venom is captured by Carnage and he's about to be blown up by a ray gun because the symbiote hates sound. And and what he does, if you're mashing buttons, he basically takes over the gun and he somehow gets out of his confinement and turns it on Carnage. And that's when he takes over, and that's where you play as him in the Statue of Liberty Head. If you don't, it kind of just skips that. It goes right to the next level.
Then Peter has to save.
Yes. Yeah, something like that. I like how there's comic booky cutscenes because it plays off of the Maximum Carnage series. And I really like the comic booky look to it all. I know nothing of that French, but
from Carnage, his weakness isn't sound, it's fire.
Fire. I don't know if sound is, but yes. No, symbiote hates fire. So does Venom. Venom also hates fire.
Well,
maybe not as much as
really
Carnage.
Carnage.
I don't. Maybe not. I don't know anything about Spider-Man at all. Yo, pirate, how are you? Yeah, I don't know anything on Spider-Man at all. Just basic stuff.
I'm a fucking Ghost Rider guy, so.
I was always a Spider-Man guy. I have one comic. It was Venom versus Punisher, and that was it. But I grew up on Spider-Man. I grew up on Batman, but I know nothing of that. I know the Spider-Man's 90 animated series sucks because I watched it like a good decade ago. And, oh Lord, do you not age well? Batman's though aged like wine.
I was hitting that spider with everything I got.
Was it the one that had the techno music in the intro? The one that goes like
Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, yes. The 90s.
That one did age pretty good because I remember watching that growing up.
Its acting compared to Batman is awful. It may have aged better than some of the other Spider-Mans. I don't know anything about that. You know a lot about Spider-Man? See, I'm an anime guy, and even I barely know stuff about anime because I only just read the manga and watch the anime. I don't go and, like... Dragon Ball, I will look up interviews here and there, but there's a lot of information about Dragon Ball I don't know. So, like, I don't go out of my way for everything. I just tend to be more passionate for things I love.
Like, is Popo the only member of his species?
Probably. Do I know that for a fact? No.
Like,
Probably not, considering they confirmed he's from the demon realm, so he's most likely not. But does it matter?
When the gods made him, I think they left him in the oven a little too long.
See, that's also the thing about Akira, is that he doesn't think about that, because he doesn't care. He's just making a story for people to enjoy. He's not... That's the thing, is everyone thinks too much, and reality is Akira Toriyama is kind of a lazy writer who just enjoyed doing what he did. A lot of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball whatever came out because of laziness. He didn't want to color their hair every day, so he made it blonde. He didn't want to freaking draw tails, and he forgot, so hey, okay, the Saiyans forgot how to have tails. And then us fans added in, oh, well, Goten and Trunks were... Vegeta and Goku were Super Saiyan at that time, by the time Goten and Trunks were conceived, and I can tell you reasons why they don't have tails. It's because their power... They grew... Here's the thing. When it comes to tails, they need it still back when they were in their infancy as a race because they couldn't survive very long. It was a failsafe. So once they grew up and became more powerful enough, they exceeded the need for their tails. Hence why Goku and Vegeta don't grow up back. Hence why Goten and Trunks don't have it. Because they are already Super Saiyan and they're far above what their fathers were living through at the time of their life back as Saiyans. Like Vegeta growing up as a Saiyan was very ruthless because he was fighting on planets with beings far stronger than anything Goku as a kid and young adult could ever achieve. It's a recessive thing, also. So, but Akira would never say that because he doesn't think about that. Same thing with love in Dragon Ball. He doesn't really write love very well. He just, oh, well, Bulma and Vegeta, here you go. Oh, Krillin and 18, here you go. That's why they don't amount to shit. That's why none of their relationships, because he's not there for a love story. He doesn't, in fact, and Launch even got forgotten because Tien is a monk who doesn't marry at all, so he couldn't do anything with her. But yeah. I know jack shit about Spider-Man, but I can talk people's ass off on Dragon Ball as much as I know about it. I didn't know what to play anymore. I was kind of getting bored of Donkey Kong. Yeah, there's the SNES console N version. Console S version. Japanese version. Sega version, and I had the Nintendo version. I haven't played this in a long time though. I was thinking about playing somewhat, yeah, somewhere. I was thinking about playing this while I was playing Donkey Kong. So if this is coming out of nowhere for y'all, I've been talking about it with myself. I haven't said anything about it, but I've been thinking about it. Lion King is my favorite Disney movie. It's also the one game my dad helped me beat as a kid. It starts. No.
The circle of life.
It starts.
I've seen a meme of that scene where instead of, just raising him up, he hikes him back and just chucks him.
Cool.
What did the others do? Like, damn. So this must have been after Mufasa died.
Where I'm... No, he's alive right now.
Oh.
This is the beginning. Like, he's been Christianed and everything, basically. You play the Stampede level. And Hakuna Matata. He's alive right now. I know I'm missing secrets, but I'm just here having fun with the game. Like, there was a secret I missed already. But I didn't miss it. I know where it is. Dead. Alright. See? The light touches.
Why are you already fighting a hyena?
That's a good question. I don't know. Dude, the third level... Dude, here's the thing, Mercer. By the third level, you're already hit the frickin' elephant graveyard. This is Can't Wait to Be King.
Oh.
You're about, this game goes quick. 4th or 5th level in, Mufasa dies.
Oh.
And then, literally, not long after that, you do Hakuna Matata, and then you're pretty much... And then you're pretty much doing on your way to Be Prepared. And then it's Return to Pride Rock, and then final level. Like, this game's not long.
So eventually you do get to play as adult Simba.
Yes, correct. Correctamundo.
And did they make a second game for the second movie?
Not that I'm aware of, but there is a Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, I think. I'm not sure if that's the same era of game.
So basically, if you haven't seen that one, Scar's son runs into Simba's daughter.
Yes, I've seen Lion King 2, Kovu. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm aware.
Yeah. And he kind of has a thing for Simba's daughter.
Yes, and they do allow him after a while. Oh, fuck. They do allow him after a while, yeah. They hate him at first because of his lineage. They also, what's her name? Kiara. his mom.
Yeah.
So I am gonna restart.
Eventually,
that.
the outcast. Eventually, the outcasts are allowed back into Pride Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart that. But
Because I still can't believe that motherfucker had followers. Scar was kind of a dick.
Scar was a dick. He
Kind of a
also,
dick. He was
well,
a
he
dick.
he starved the Pride Lands after Mufasa's death. That's why the hyenas ate him.
Yeah, because
Well, he's not. He's a terror. Yeah, he's a. Oops, continue. I don't. Oh, see here, Mercer. This is it. Second last level. I'm adult Simba. What the hell? Continue. I accidentally hit. This is Return to Pride Rock. Second to last level. This level sucks because it's a maze. Even now, I still can't remember which doors to go in. And not only that, the hyenas respawn, and they are the absolute some of the most worst atrocious things in this game. Their hitbox are fucking annoying. I don't know how to not close the game. I don't want to continue. I didn't know it continued that far. Holy shit. But yeah, that's the second to last level. After that would be Pride Rock itself, where you're battling it out with Scar, and it's a thunderstorm.
Yeah, and then you proceed to beat Scar's ass.
Then you gotta claw. Then you gotta claw the shit out of him till he pants. Get him close enough to the edge of Pride Rock and flip him off. That's literally all you do. I love it. And then the rain starts, and then like Simba roars, and then the fires go out, and yada yada.
I thought Simba had a red mane.
It might just be the way they draw his. It starts. All right. I only restarted because I kept dying on the second level. There's also obvious shit that I missed. I shouldn't be doing that. Playing it on normal, I need as much as I can get. And yeah, I know how to kill every enemy. That explodes. Avoid him when you jump on him. Chameleons hit once. The porcupines, you roll. But you gotta also... Or you can roar. You have to flip them over. So you either roar or do that. You also, your left meter is your roar meter. Your right meter is your health. Checkpoint. So yeah, I jump up from above to get that. Ow.
Take it the Simba cave drawings are the checkpoints?
Yes. The Rafiki drawings, yes. There's bugs for health, and there's big blue bugs that give you roar meter. Smaller bugs give you health. Then there's like a sun icon, which is a like continue. This is a 1-up. Like down here is a secret. It gives you a 1. This is an obvious secret. You roll into the hole if you know where it is. It gives you a 1-up. I just got to continue, and that was a health. There you go. Now I have 3 lives. And you roar.
Right.
And roll out. Oh yeah, that bug. See, there it is. There's a bug that gives you roar meter. There's also bugs that extend your meter a little bit.
Well, it's like Resident Evil, but instead of herbs, we got bugs.
Kinda. And it's not permanent, because it's level basis. So you get it, and it stays for that level. It doesn't just stay. Oh, fuck. That'd be neat. But then you got that bug. You got down here. We got... Watch. Bink. Bigger roar meter. Whee! Useless. And checkpoint and health. Wow. And hyena battle. And there's an easy way to beat him. Stand up here. Wait for him to pant. Jump. And then the higher the difficulty, the more hits he takes. So on easy he takes 1 hit. Here he takes 2. Hard he takes 3.
Everything the light
Touches is our kingdom. This level's kind of annoying.
Except for the little dead patch over there. We don't talk about over there.
Yeah, right. I missed. Damn it! I didn't eat like a pig. I'm bad at that, but I can get some really good rounds on that minigame. All right, this level's kind of rough.
Are there
Hmm?
are there segments where you play as Pumbaa and Timon?
No, no. Just that minigame. Just that minigame. But no, it's all Simba. Alright, so this level's annoying because you gotta roar at pink monkeys to turn them a certain way, bounce off a rhino, they flip you a certain direction, you gotta jump off a bunch of giraffes, you got a part where you're riding an ostrich, you gotta avoid pigs. You heard me.
Hey, who's the pig? Are you talking to me? Oh no, you called the pig. It's Mr. Pig.
All right. Part 2. Round. Yeah, roll. Meow. Infinite 1-up as long as you don't die repeatedly like a dumbass. And another freaking continue. And up and over. All right. And another pig segment. Last segment. Now I gotta go and hit a bunch of shits on the other side, and there's a bunch of logs. Gonna swing me across, gonna get that fucking 1-up. Messed up. Damn it.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Now I got it. Yeah. I missed. Yes, done. Elephant graveyard.